Alrighty, welcome back to Everything Is D&D, where we review movies as if they were D&D campaigns. Lots of fun. Why are we doing that? Because I have nothing else to do alone in my basement. Sorry about my voice. I am once again sick, as I've been for the last few months, and I'm starting to believe it might actually have something to do with the fornicator. Speaking of the fornicator, it looks like we got ourselves a little gift here, a little box. What's in the box? As you can see from the fornicator, well, it appears that the fornicator has been watching the shows. He knows that we've been talking about him. He knows how we truly feel, and that is why he has sent us this gift. So what's in here, fornicator, huh? Poison? Anthrax? Pictures of you sleeping with my wife? Yeah, you would like me to open this, wouldn't you? But first, I need to introduce myself. It is your boy Kev the Who? The 3DM. That is your dirty dog dungeon master, and I'm here for two things. One, to review a movie like a D&D campaign, and two, to open up this gift from the fornicator. Alright, let's do it. Let's open this box. Let's see what horrible abomination, disgusting gift that the fornicator left for us. I wouldn't be surprised if he straight up shit in this box. And here we have it. This, fornicator, this is what you call a gift? Ooh, it's got the 3DM on there. All jokes aside, the fornicator is inspired by like an evil version of my boy Dylan. This is such an awesome gift, so thank you so much, Dylan. Yeah, I love you so much, buddy. This is an awesome gift. I love this. I will make sure that I'm drinking from it every episode. But back to hating the fornicator. Well, now that the fornicator's got me feeling all wild and crazy and gooey and funny inside, we need something else that's a little wild and crazy and gooey and funny. And since last week we covered Commando Ninja, what if we had something with a similar title that's not quite as cool or badass or awesome at all like Commando Ninja? How about Robot Ninja? Why? Because everything is D&D. Even Robot Ninja. Alrighty, so let's boot this son of a bitch up. We got Robot Ninja, 1989 action horror superhero movie. I don't know anything about it except that it was written by, directed by, produced, edited by J.R. Bookwalter. And it also has Burt Ward in it. So hell yeah, you all know Burt Ward, the original Robin from the 1960s Batman series television show. He's also known for having a giant wiener, I guess. That's something, like, I guess his wiener was so big, it was always getting in the way in shots and stuff. So hell yeah, that's a problem I have also. Yeah, on April 1st. It's so little. He says a little guy, just a little guy, a little pee-pee, just a little guy. However, the fornicator, on the other hand. On to the movie. Alrighty, so to start off, we find ourselves in... Oh, Ohio. OH. And then we see a masked character. He's running in, breaking in on some sort of drug deal, ready to kick some ass. Hell yeah, this campaign is wasting no time at all getting started, and I love that. Starting off with the action. Oh, and he saves a kidnapped woman. Oh, all right, I like that.
I am the Robot Ninja. And remember, kids, drugs are not cool.
And then we learn that this character is none other than Robot Ninja. Which, dumb name. It's just not a cool name at all. Hey, I'm Robot Ninja. Commando Ninja was awesome. Don't fuck with Commando Ninja, but Robot Ninja is just like, alright. And then we find out that the comic book artist Lenny, he is upset because like the producers, they turned his comic book idea and they turned it into a television series. However, they don't really care or appreciate the character like he does, and he thinks they're a bunch of jerks. And so he's upset with them. Lenny is not happy.
You guys don't give a shit about this character. Not one of you bastards. Now listen, Miller, our contract allows us a certain amount of creative leeway with your character.
And then he absolutely crashes out in a barbarian rage. He smashes his TV. But we get a funny reaction from these cop guys, so hell yeah. And then we meet a young couple out on a date right here.
Thank you for dinner.
Now for the dessert.
And after paying the bill, a group of thugs pop up out of nowhere outside, ready to kidnap them.
Susan!
We get a terrible scene right here where it looks like the worst is about to happen to both of them.
You ain't much of a man.
Leave him alone, you animal.
And even though it's like a very bad scene, like a lot of bad shit's about to happen, obviously, I can't help but get distracted by the awful acting right here.
What he's getting ain't nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to you.
No.
Kind of takes you out of it a little bit. And then our main guy, Lenny, he just happens to be driving by when he notices that this van breaks down, and he stops by. Maybe he's a good Samaritan. Maybe he just wants to help. However, that is not what's going on. He witnesses an assault in progress, so he calls it in on his sweet car phone. And this is back in 1989, so having that phone is pretty sweet. Pretty awesome car. Guarantee Lenny gets laid all the time because of that car phone and the car. Not so much because he created this comic. That probably, being a comic artist probably doesn't help him right now. But that car phone does. So, fuck it. Hero point. Car phone hero point. Speaking of hero, Lenny is not just gonna sit by and watch this happen. No sir, no way. He charges in head first, ready to kick some ass. And then...
Leave her alone, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
he gets beat up, they shoot the girl and kill her. Lenny, you're not much of a hero, bud. What the fuck was that, dude? All right. And then they kill the guy.
Come here, you son of a bitch!
And this is a lesson to everyone. Don't be a hero. Lenny, you should have just got on your sweet car phone, called up a chick, ordered a pizza, had a good night out. You intervened. Now these two people are dead. I'm not saying it was your fault. It's probably going to happen regardless. But you're not a hero, and you got kicked in the nuts. You got kicked in the nuts. Two people died. You got kicked in the nuts, dude. Not very heroic. Give me that hero point back, jerk. So once again, don't be a hero. Don't be a fucking hero. Or you might end up like this guy.
Bastard! Son of a bitch!
And after the murders, our hero gets his ass kicked even more. Police show up. However, the good news is our hero did not die. Lenny's still alive. He is the lone survivor. But now, he wakes up with a new mission. He's going to turn these real events into the next story of Robot Ninja. Which is, that's pretty fucked up. That's not cool, dude. You just watched a couple get assaulted and murdered, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be a cool story. Not very heroic, Lenny. You're kind of an asshole, dude. So yeah, pretty fucked up. You literally just watched this couple get murdered. And now you're drawing it, and you're making faces like this? Hero boy. However, bad news. The publisher is now asking for Lenny to make the comics more like the television show, and Lenny already hates that shit. He's like, no, this is my comic, this is my idea. It's not supposed to be like the television show. And now he's pissed off. This is his work, and they're trying to fuck with it. Lenny doesn't like that, not a fan of it, so he's pissed off.
Fifth, such brutal crime in Ridgeway this month. Next we'll have Dan with weather, and then the Bud will recap the Browns' loss at the stadium.
Come on, god damn it, dude. Even in fucking Robot Ninja, I can't escape the Browns shitting on my life? What? Come on. the whole world. Just, does the whole world always have to shit on the Browns like that? I can't even escape it while watching Robot Ninja. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Oof, oof. Anyways, Lenny then asks his friend Dr. Goodnight, which is a sweet name, by the way, pretty awesome. He's like, hey, I have an idea. You're gonna build me the real robot ninja suit. Dr. Goodnight is like, you're a fucking dumbass, Lenny. I'm not gonna do that. And more importantly, he's thinking, why? Because Paladin Lenny arc. That's why. Paladin Lenny, baby. Our boy wants to go out there. He wants to stop the people from getting assaulted. He wants to beat up that group of thugs. He wants to take revenge for the murdered couple that he also profited off of. He wants to take revenge for that. And what better way to stop them than by becoming the real robot ninja?
Don't worry about that, Goodnight. Buy whatever you want. And it's got...
Oh, come on, dude. What is that? Like $35? What's he gonna do? Order a pizza then have nothing left over to build your suit? Hey, that's on me. Yeah, build what I want you to spare no expense. Build like the Iron Man suit. Here's the money. What the fuck? What is that? But good news. His inventor friend, the German Dr. Goodnight, he's like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's always good to be friends with an artificer, as I like to say, not a fartificer. Because that whole situation stinks. And now, Lenny is reborn, not as a Christian, but as an ass kicker. A new adventurer's backstory, if you will. Now our hero is none other than the Robot Ninja. Let's go. The Artificer builds. The Paladin trains. The Watcher, that's me. Kind of bored, to be honest. It's not that fun right now. It's kind of boring. The montages are not that good. You literally just watch a montage of this guy going to a hardware store buying stuff. And then they're like, hey, you, Lenny, do a couple push-ups, I guess. It's not that. It could have been cooler. Could have been more fun. But all of it is well worth it because now we get the reveal.
Hey, shit, this is great. All of you thugs, stop there.
And now that he's fully decked out, ready to kick some ass, Robot Ninja heads out into the town, ready to find those thugs and whip they asses. But first, he steals a bunch of medicine from his friend Goodnight. So that's what all heroes do, what all paladins do. Let's raid his medicine cabinet. Fucking old-ass Dr. Goodnight just built you this suit, and now you're robbing his ass. Robot Ninja, you are not a hero. You're kind of just an asshole, dude. Kind of fun, though. That was kind of fun, I gotta say. Not hero-like, but kind of fun. Back to the mission. The thugs, they start causing trouble in the video store. Fucking leave the video store alone, dude. It's like the real-life Church of Paylor. There's not many of them left. And when you go there, you feel blessed. Leave the video store alone.
Let's go, clerk. All your bread. Now. Scully, go start up the escape pod.
Again?
Assholes. But thank Paylor, Ninja Robot is nearby.
Thanks, man. I knew there was something I liked about Video World.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to shoot the guy in the video store. If you're not safe in the video store, where are you safe? Bullshit. It's bullshit. Where the fuck is... Oh, hell yes.
You got some kind of death wish, man?
I am the Robot Ninja, and I kick ass.
That's what I'm talking about. And now the thugs are getting they ass whipped. He straight up just murders these guys, murders these assholes. I love it. Robot Ninja saves the woman and the kid just in time. maybe he is a hero. Maybe I was wrong to judge him too soon.
Christopher! Wake up, Christopher!
The police show up. However, some of the thugs, they do manage to get away, which sucks. But no worries though, because Robot Ninja is gonna find them, hunt them down, and whip their ass. But in a sad twist, we find out that 13-year-old kid did not make it. He actually died, which kind of ballsy for this movie to do. I didn't expect that. But yeah, the kid died. So, and now the newspapers, they're all blaming Robot Ninja for it. They're like, he killed this kid.
Killed that boy. He was just a punk kid. He deserved it. Oh, no, that's a punk. That little boy. Oh, God.
They're like, it was this masked vigilante, Robot Ninja, that killed this kid. That's not what happened. That's not true. The newspapers are lying. The newspapers are not allowed to lie to us, are they?
Dead is Buddy Revell, age 23, and Christopher Curtis, age 13. Ridgeway police are actively pursuing this masked vigilante's arrest and conviction in connection.
They can't do that. And now it looks like the thugs they've been recruiting. There's more of them. Including Four Eyes. The goons surround him, and they just start beating the shit out of him. Even Four Eyes.
Tear his fucking heart out!
In the meantime,
Mr. Revell, you ninja bastard. You're dead motherfucker now.
Robot Ninja is still murdering them. Hell yeah, Robot Ninja. From the ground.
Jesus!
Real quick though, this group of thugs, they had like guns and knives earlier, and now there's like 10 of them just standing over them, just like giving them noogies and shit, giving them Indian burns and noogies. Where's the knives and guns? What the? They're like, yeah, you're gonna. How's that Charlie horse? Like, what are they doing? What happened? They were easily ready to sexually assault that couple earlier on, but now they're just doing noogies. What are they gonna pick him up and give him a swirly next?
Yeah, maybe he ain't. Let's see if robots bleed.
Oh shit! I spoke too soon.
Sure don't. Hold it. You got it, babe.
Jesus Christ, who invited Four Eyes, for real? Who invited Four Eyes to join the thugs? Get out of here, nerd. And now the group, they hold him down. They stab him over and over. They fuck his arm up pretty good right here. And then they just kick him in the face and all this other shit. But they never take the mask off. This masked vigilante's been whipping your ass, and you don't even take the mask off. Just fucking take it off. He's killed like 2 or 3 members of your group now, and you're not gonna see who it is? Now she has the gun. No, I don't pull the gun out until they kill 2 or 3 of my friends. Then I pull out the gun. Okay, whatever.
Oh shit! Not the cops again!
Fucking Robot Ninja's down, and he might be down for good, actually. And then the cops show up. They start whipping ass. They even hit this guy with the car for some reason. I don't know. They just plow his ass down. Hell yeah, I like that.
Hold it!
For real, these cops don't give a shit at all. They should be Robot Ninja. Get rid of Robot Ninja. Just let these cops drive around and whip ass all night because they don't give a shit. And somehow, thank Palor, Robot Ninja gets away. Nat 20 on the escape roll, and he is now in desperate need of a cleric and a long rest, and maybe a good berry. However, earlier in the movie, he pushed his friend Goodnight away. Goodnight was like, hey man, you gotta cut this shit out. He pushed him. Our hero pushed him and said, you can't stop Robot Ninja. So now Goodnight is like, fuck you, man, I'm done with this shit. Alone in the lab, Robot Ninja, he has to fix his own arm. He's fucked up. Let's hope he rolls high. Natural 20, of course. He rolls like he's fucking Travis McElroy over here. Of course it's a natural 20. So he repairs/rebuilds himself. I don't know what he's doing. He's putting like tubes in his arm and shit. He's like, oh, remember all that stuff you got from the hardware store? Well, now I'm gonna fix my cut up arm and legs. I don't know what he does. He puts like a metal plate in his knee or something. I have no idea. He's like rolling really high on his tinkering checks, though. I know that much. And now he's back in the city. Never forgetting his quest. This is Robot Ninja. You think he's gonna forget his quest? He won't. He never will. For a paladin never gives up. A paladin never forgets his oath. He also never stops popping pills so he can stay awake, of course. That's where I relate most to him, the pill popping. And I also heard a rumor he had a real small pee-pee, so I relate to him there as well. Yeah, he's like, fuck it, I'm never going to sleep again. Like Andrew WK, he's not going to bed. What do you know about Robot Ninja? He's not going to bed. All right. And then Goodnight returns home. He looks around the lab. He's like, oh shit, there's blood everywhere. There's blood all over the place. He's like, smells like someone's been cooking. Except by cooking, he means using shitty hardware stuff to fix a fucking cut up arm. That's what he smells. Hey, good investigation check, Goodnight. And you notice I have not made a Goodnight joke. His name is Goodnight, Knight. They already immediately make a Goodnight joke. I think Robot Ninja's like, good night. Fucking stealing my material, man. First the movie shits on the Browns, and then they steal my material. What are we doing? So yeah, he realizes that not only has Lenny been here working in the lab, but he also sees all the blood and is like, okay, Lenny is like super fucked up. And then before he can even make his way out of the home, he's trying to go up the steps. The thugs showed up and they kick him down the fucking steps.
Doc, have a nice fall.
Bastards! Ugh! Thugs! Assholes! You fucking bastards! Fuckers. Fuckers. Stupid fuckers. Mean people. They don't care. They'll kill anyone. And now, they're wrecking the lab. And after a bit of investigation of their own, very not good investigation, I will say, they deduce that Goodnight is Robot Ninja.
We're killing you tonight, though, and you'll end your stint as Robot Ninja.
No, it's not me.
And now they're about to finish the job, get revenge for their own thugs, and put an end to Robot Ninja.
Nobody fucks with Jody Sanchez.
Ugh. I don't like that. Rest in peace, Goodnight. Didn't like that. And now, Robot Ninja gives us the most epic, morale-increasing speech that I have ever heard.
It's time to play.
Yeah, I'm fucking pumped. Are you guys pumped? Are you guys as pumped as I am? Fuck it, yeah, go talk to that girl that you've been putting off. You know what? I think you're ready. You got the balls now. Go talk to that girl. You know that girl you see that you like, you got the hots for? You're so fucking pumped right now. Go talk to her, dude. What? Go talk to her. And if you need to, rewind it and listen to Robot Ninja's speech again. And now, it's revenge time. Revenge for Robot Ninja. Revenge for that couple that was murdered. Revenge for that child. Revenge for Goodnight. However, Robot Ninja is so fucked up from those pills, not only is he never going to sleep again, he starts hallucinating and seeing all these thugs as zombies and demons and bankers. Just kidding. thank God it was all a dream. That didn't sound like Biggie at all. But it was all a dream. While he was driving. And he gets to the destination. Okay, so he had that fucking whole dream where he's fighting all these zombie thugs and he just drives normal and pulls into the destination. A-okay. Hell yeah, I like that. Divine guidance by the power of Pelor. So everything's okay, I guess. Hell yeah, good job. And now, after wandering into Goodnight's home once again, he learns the devastating news that Goodnight is no more. Good night, my sweet prince.
Good night.
Why'd the thugs hang him? They hung him upside down for some reason. I don't know why. They already stuck the gun barrel through his eyeballs and fired it off. What did hanging him upside down do? Like, oh, I don't think he's gonna get the message that we shot his eyeballs out and fucking twisted the gun in his skull. Let's hang him up by his feet. Why? Okay. But they also leave a note for Robot Ninja to meet them in the junkyard, which I don't get because I thought the thugs thought Goodnight was Robot Ninja, so I don't know. But yeah, they leave that note. So let's go. On to the battlefield, aka the junkyard, where Robot Ninja just looks like he's gonna fucking die. What, he crawl there? Why is he on the ground already? It's over. Brown bread, it's over. Turn the movie off. Ass kicked. Turn the movie off. He's dead. Brown bread, dead. He's done.
So, I get to have the pleasure of killing you. That's too bad.
Oh, great. And now we got this guy, this thug, standing over him with a gun. Robot Ninja has zero chance of surviving this. It's fucking over. Brown bread. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch did it. Robot fucking Ninja. Robot fucking Ninja. Robot fucking Ninja. He did it. Robot Ninja, he's barely alive. He's wobbling. He's hobbling. He's gobbling. These nuts. He's barely alive, but he's not done with his oath. The thugs are still alive, and he's once again seeing them as zombies. But now... he's got a gun. He's got a gun. Hell yeah. How can he lose now? He's got a gun. Hell yeah, brother. Sneak attack. Hell yes, that is what I'm talking about.
You son of a bitch.
And then... What the fuck was that? What was that? And now she's just beating the shit out of him. She's just beating the shit out of him with a crowbar. And somehow it looks like an equally balanced power fight between Robot Ninja and the female bad actor thug lady. Apparently they're equal, I guess, somehow. And then she tells him,
We'll meet again, Robot Ninja.
okay. And then the cop just straight up shoots her like 4 times and kills her. So hell yeah, the real hero of this movie are the fucking cops. Hero point. Hero point to all the cops in this movie. They just run people down. They don't ask any questions. They're just always shooting the gun, murdering people. Hell yeah. Way more badass and way cooler than Robot Ninja. So the DM must have noticed that the party was, they were losing the battle. They weren't looking that good, looking a little underpowered. So the DM had to send in a DM NPC to whip some ass in the form of a cop. He just comes in, shoots everyone. They're all dead. Battle's over. You won. Good job. Because sometimes in order to save the campaign, you gotta do that. You gotta send in a DM NPC to whip everyone's ass and save the day. No one likes it, but you gotta do it sometimes. And now, back at home, Robot Ninja's barely alive. He crawls his way back into his apartment. Please, get some help. He's bleeding all over the place. What's he gonna do?
Just like I planned.
Just like he planned. Shitty plan maker, my dude. Shitty plan maker. Was that plan A? Was there any other plans? Okay. And there we have it. That's Robot Ninja. It was kind of fun. It was alright. It could have been a lot better if it was like, instead of an hour and 20 minutes, they tightened it up. They tightened it up and compressed it to like 30 minutes, like half the runtime. You know, it could have been a fun story about a comic book artist who wants to become his real, like, creation, his real hero. He goes out there and kicks some real ass. And then, you know, could have had all the same shit in it. Didn't need to be this long. Some of the acting takes you out of it because there is a lot of bad acting, especially by the thugs and the bad guys. But it's kind of a fun movie, though, I guess. What'd you expect? It's Robot Ninja. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Everything Is D&D. Got my new mug. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks, Fornicator. I guess you do have one pass to sleep with my wife now. So if you enjoyed this movie, this series, please share it with a friend and maybe post online, get some stuff going. Because we've been stuck at 89 subs for like 10 years now. We'll never break it. We'll never get the triple-digit subs. I will probably end up much like Robot Ninja if we just skipped all the superhero stuff and just went to the end where he blows his brains out. But if you want to join the adventuring party, don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a fun, positive comment, and I'll reply back to you. If you say something mean, I will cry and end up like Robot Ninja. Until next time, this is Everything Is D&D, where we review movies as if they were D&D campaigns. Why? Because everything is D&D, my friends. A special shout out to Dylan. Thanks again, buddy. Love ya, boy.